Hey everybody, we are live with Summer Sprint, Wisconsin versus Ramstein. And Wisconsin up to a 3-0 lead here mid-second quarters where we pick it up. And they're threatening here on a 3rd and 10 from the 21. Bolger's your quarterback, short pass Gates, he's double teamed. Dennis always does a nice job double teaming and makes the play, 4th and 10. Janikowski on for his second field goal attempt, apparently. He's trying to make his second. And he missed it from 38. So break there for the Fire. And we get a look at this Ramstein Fire offense, which is pretty impressive. Tom Brady at quarterback. Sean Alexander in the backfield. End run against short yardage. Going to lose a yard. Don't lose much with Sean Alexander. Guessed right end run. Nice way to go. Now it goes too tight. See some tight ends here. Doug Jolly, Chris Baker. These guys can go deep. And Tom Brady's the best long passer in the set. Back to another end run. Others guessed right. 6 is not there. He's a 5, so 3rd and 7. We'll take a look at these squads in just a moment here. On this 4 wide, short pass to Sean Alexander. Can't make it. 4th down, going to punt. So 3 guessed right calls by Butch. We have Troy Walters from the 12. I think he's from Stanford. 7-yard pickup out to the 19. So let's take a look here. Let's go over here. We've got Butch, St. Louis quarterbacks with Bulger, Foster with the Panthers, along with a 6'7" blocker. They can go deep. Foster can. The only one in Summer Sprint, only halfback that can go deep. Gates, the Indianapolis wide receivers, and the offensive line of San Diego. Up against Dennis's D, which is good average. Detroit defensive line, Miami linebackers. KC is your defensive backs. Long pass to Wayne. Nobody back there. Wayne's up against a 4. Opportunity here for Bulger. Can he get the 5 or 6 roll? He can get the 4 roll for a long gain. 51 yards for Reggie. So big boom right there. Bulger, depending on how you looked at it, 4th or 5th best quarterback in the set. Right there with Hasselback. Unexpected yards. Got a guessed wrong. Flat pass to Gates. Gets his receiver card. And gets 10. Bulger brings a nice flat pass. Off tackle, guessed right. And no gain. Which is rare among the good guys. Carson Palmer, among the top 5, that brings a similar flat pass. His problems are picks. As it knocks him down a little bit. Blocking back formation here. End run against a 0 out there for Foster. To get 5. 3rd and 5. Contain is on. From the Fire 15-yard line. This is where Bulger's flat pass comes in handy on a 3rd and 5. Goes flat pass. 2 men there, though. Whose card? Goes to receiver, but Marvin Harrison. Triple-digit catches, I believe. Can't bring it in. 4th and 5. Here comes Janikowski again. This time it's good. 6-0. So Fire's got to feel good about that. Keep him out of the end zone. Keeping it a 1-score game here. 2:06 left in the half. Comes out to the 49-yard line. Bad kickoff by Janikowski on the old 12 that we used to see in all the sets. Brought you out to the 18. 31 more yards, and now from midfield, roughly, is Brady. One long pass away from a score here. Baker in the blocking back. So we take a look at Baker. He can go deep. But Alexander's on the right outside linebacker. Long pass to Baker. Guess wrong. Gets the 5. And that's good enough to beat that free safety back there for 31. So Brady doing it on the defensive card there. Brings him up to the Wisconsin 20. That brings the yards a lot closer. 149 and 104. Blocking back again with Baker. Not much use here from close in, but he does bring you that 5 blocking, which is actually very useful. Short pass. Guess wrong. Going to Doug Jolly. Oh, and gets the 9. Guess it's better than the defensive card, but still an incompletion of a pretty good Tom Brady short pass wrong column, 2nd and 10. Alexander's not going to get you that short gain in 2nd and 10. He's barely going to get you. As he springs a big one, he's barely going to get you out of contain on a 2nd and 10, which is kind of his downside. That and his fumble. 3 wide here. Short pass to Jolly again. He can't bring it on his receiver card. 3rd and 10 quickly. Four wide. Alexander in the backfield. Short pass McCarron's. It's picked off on Brady's card. Ty Law from the 7. Scores! Boom! 93 yards for Ty Law. And that flips it. Fire poised to take the lead. Instead, find themselves down 2 scores here, going for 2 against this good run defense. It's a short pass. Guessed wrong. Harrison brings that one in. It's 14-0 Wisconsin. Ramstein started out with 25. Looking at the Ramstein offense here. It's Brady and Alexander. See those jet tight ends bring long passing. Miami wide receivers, a great group. Green Bay offensive line, 84th selection. So you got those Jets all the way down at 109. Butch brings the San Francisco defensive line down at 105. Indianapolis linebackers. Jets DBs makes him average, I believe. Yes, average 3-4. And we have a quick sack here on a 45% chance. Hits it. 2nd and 19. 30 seconds left in the half. Huge interception return for Law at the end of the half there. Looking for the biggie from Alexander. Can he find it? He can't. Just gets 3 yards, 3rd and 16. Take a look at Alexander's card there. What is he hunting for? That plus 88 will put him in the end zone. Long gain, plus 37. Not much help here, but could get him to field goal range, even with 22 seconds left. But now with 3rd down, contain is on. And Brady may just be trying to avoid a pick here. Maybe we see a draw to Alexander up the gut, looking for that long gain. Yes, we do. Going to get 2 yards. And that will take us to halftime. 14-0 Wisconsin. Fire. Very happy to get the ball here. And here we go. From the goal line is Wes Welker. Don't believe he carries a touchdown. He takes a touchback. So too tight. Keeping that one man deep. And you can fire away deep pretty much at will here. This time goes short. Picks up 12. Jolly would have gotten a completion long there. But it's completion short up to the 32. Got 4 options to go deep. Long pass, guessed wrong. Chris Chambers, opportunity, can't find it. Oh my. Against the 4, hits the 7, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Tough roll there for the Fire. Off tackle, Alexander. Just gets 2. 3rd and 8. No 6 white die means flat passing on these 3rd and 8s, much less likely. Goes to Gilmore, double teamed, incomplete any which way, and the Fire cannot get it going on their first possession. Punting is Graham. Ramstein needs a break, gets a 55-yard net punt, which puts them back at the 11, I think. Wisconsin will start out. Indeed, from their 11. Blocking back formation. This Carolina unit, among halfback units, was the last one selected. No, second to last. Cadillac Williams. And they're a pretty handy unit as Gates gets 9. Nice flat pass column to pair with Bulger. 2nd and 1. It's easy to say that, it's so easy to think that this Wisconsin offense is sort of unbalanced toward the pass, but Carolina is good enough to move the sticks. Short pass Harrison. Lots of blitzers coming. Incomplete. You see the pass rush. Sort of consistent numbers there. Looking past, guessed wrong. 6 is there. Need that 6 to show up. Can't get it. 18 yards for Lorenzo Neal. 1st down, 3rd down conversion for the Badgers, I believe is their name. And now 1st and 10. Flat pass, guessed wrong to Gates. And the 4 outside linebacker makes a big play in a guessed wrong situation. A little bit of a bailout there, 2nd and 10. Flat pass, Foster against the 5 in the zone. And he makes that play as well on the 7, 3rd and 10. Linebackers not showing much in the pass rush. 2 defensive linemen have a little bit coming here. Stokely's double teamed, incomplete. And the Fire with another chance. Still double-digit time in the 3rd quarter, so you can certainly relax if you're the Fire. Get your offense in gear here. It's certainly not too late. It's Welker from the 15. Just hold on to the ball, Wes. And he does on the 3-roll. A lot of opportunity for yards on this punt coverage, but couldn't find it. 1st and 10. Fire will start out from their own 14. And run, Alexander. Just a yard. 2nd and 9. Butch not afraid to call run in all sorts of situations. He's one of your bigger run callers out there. Line buck, Alexander, guessed wrong, gets 6, so brings up a 3rd and 3. Right or wrong, Alexander's pretty good at converting this. You got to key him to really slow him down. Because his guessed right running, you see there, 5, 4, 5 in the middle, 6 yards. That's wrong, but it's not much different right. Can the guard make a block? He can't. 4th and 1. Decision for Ramstein here, and it's not an easy one, I got to say. Don't want to give the ball back again, do you? So, yeah, he's going to go for it. Takes the flat pass out of it. Morris, not a particularly good second back to work with. Alexander has keyed yardage. Well, you see Morris can do something. Brady also an option. Low fumbles for Brady. Not that it matters that much on a 4th and 1. King Brady, nose tackle, makes the play, Anthony Adams. And that could open the door for an insurmountable lead here. Almost kind of locking overtime, perhaps, if you can get 7 here if you're Wisconsin. Meaning worst case. It'd be tough to put up more than 21. But with this long pass threat of Brady, you got a while to work with the 4-3 defense. Keep him in that 4-3. Guessed right run. Still gets 5. Nice roll there for Foster. Short pass gets wrong. Opportunity for Marvin Harrison. Needs 17 yards. Gets 12. 1st and goal from the 5. Off tackle Foster. Nothing. Foster, who fumbled a good amount from time to time in the NFL, has a min fumble this year. 2nd and goal. Lean on that good run defense. Skulls run anyway. Guessed right on the end run. Good call here. And it pays off with a loss of 2. 3rd and 7. 3rd and goal from the 7. Not blitzing against the 0 Foster. Throwing to him. And it's picked on the defensive card. Sammy Knight 8 yards deep. With Brady, just gotta hold on to this ball. Don't do anything silly. Yep, that's what he does. Brady can get you your long gain a lot easier. So this is what we're talking about here. You keep the base defense on the field in summer sprint in these situations with a long pass quarterback like Brady. You can kind of fire away with reckless abandon if you want to, but goes to Alexander, and he hits the long gain for 45. That's why you have Sean Alexander. First and 10 up to the Wisconsin 35. The Alexander choice was an interesting one. It came down to Alexander or Tomlinson. Incomplete, and Brady's short pass card. 2nd and 10. Likely 4-down territory. Likely. Long pass, guess wrong opportunity. Can't find it. Oh my, oh my. Gotta hit those. You gotta hit them if you're Ramstein right there. Four wide. Short pass. He's a double team. McCarron's incomplete. 4th and 10. Decision now for the Fire. I'm guessing they'll go. This is from distance. They go. Not blitzing against the 3 Alexander. Short pass. McCarron's is not doubled, incomplete again. Brady's struggling. He's 6 for 21 against an average D. Frustration likely settling in here for the Fire. Need a quick stop. Foster off tackle hits the short gain for 12. Up to midfield, roughly. 1st and 10. 3 minutes left in the third. Off tackle, Foster. And that's the downside of Foster. +1. Doesn't bring you the big stuff, so, you can deal with a +1 when you have a Sean Alexander and you're hunting for, long gains and whatnot. But Foster, and he's running guess wrong, you need him to get that 5 or 6 yard chunk. That's what you need from him, but he hits that 7. 2nd and 9. Reggie Wayne is doubled up, but gets 6 yards anyway. 3rd and 3. 1:48 left in the third. Fire needs stops. Can they find it here? Gonna need a roll against this team. Flat pass Foster. He's double teamed, or a great call like that. Is it another double team reception? It is! Bulger. Back-to-back double team receptions. 1st down. Wisconsin. Whoa. Up to the Ramstein 40-yard line. Off tackle, Foster. Man is there. Just 2, thanks to the man put up there by the Fire. 2nd and 8. Stays in blocking back. Back to Foster again. And hits his short gain again for 14. Oof-ah. Foster running efficiently. 18 for 86. And if you are Wisconsin, you just want that 3-score lead. It's 2 men out there, incomplete. Second and 10, long pass. Reggie Wayne man is back and look for hunting to pick. Can't find it. 3rd and 10 from the 24. Goes 3 wide. Wisconsin 2 through 7 in this range. Let's see if he plays to get the field goal or the 1st down. Looking for the field goal. Not going to get help. So Janikowski 2 through 7, unless he gets help with variable. Big kick here. Janikowski from 41. He hits it 2 through 7. 17-0. That makes it a lot tougher for the Fire. will start out their own 40. Can stay in the base formation and draw. Ooh, that allows the nickel. Let's see what. If I'm Wisconsin, I'm taking advantage of that and going nickel, but he doesn't. So long pass stays open for business. Got to chuck it here. Got to chuck it. Got fours everywhere. Goes flat past the chambers, incomplete. Nice double team. Incredible double team. Second and 10. Now goes 3 wide. Short pass, Chambers, he hits it. Brady with a rare short pass hit. First and 10 up to the Wisconsin 48. 12-18 to work with here. Stays 4 wide. Long pass Chambers, only one man back. He's sacked on the 61% error. Bryant Young upgraded to a 10 with the linebacker coming. 2 linebackers coming. With the 8 roll, would have been a sack with no linebackers coming. Second and 20, short pass, sacked again. Man, oh man. 47 this time up against the 48. Third and a mile. We'll see 2 men deep. And we'll see a short pass. No, we'll see a long pass. Looking for Brady's card. Can't find it. 4th and 25. Gonna punt it away. Looking for the fumble here from Troy Walters. Gets 29 instead. Oh my. Wisconsin in control with 11:06 left, fourth quarter. Marvin Harrison with an opportunity. Gets 9. Opportunity for Gates. He gets 10. Looking pass again to Gates. Another opportunity. And this time 13. To the Fire 24-yard line. Foster loses the yard on first down. Second 11. Reggie Wayne in the flats. Looking for a pick here. 6 yards. So Bolger's flat pass right pick is 2 through 5. That's dangerous. They won a championship on a 2 through 5 flat pass right interception before. Short pass Harrison. 4 men in zone. Nice play by Patrick Surtain. And to try to make it 20-0, Janikowski. It's good. 2 through 7 again. Makes it again. And halfway through fourth quarter, 3 touchdowns are needed for the Fire in short order. Wisconsin not afraid to put 2 men back. I have to check the rules. I need to check the rules before we start to see if it goes base, if it would have mattered here. Short pass and completion. Long pass. Miss it. On the 1-1-1 roll, no injuries here. 3rd and 10. Brady, a miserable day. Alexander, can he bring it in? No. 4th and 10. Offense stays on the field. Last gasp from the Fire. And they stay alive. No. 1st down, Wisconsin. We'll play out this last 6-18, maybe talk about the league a little bit. I'm not really sure what's been going on league-wide. Haven't seen a couple games, but haven't seen them all. I know Wisconsin has a loss as well. Our champions from the Battle Royale, 2 championship foes, had losses to start off. Wilmington's played a couple games as well, so this is pretty much outdated. Second and 7. Foster's key, looking for that fumble. Moon fumbles. 9 versus the 734. Makes it a 3rd and 9. Foster doesn't come with a ton of carries. Looking pass, nobody home. Lorenzo Neal needs 9, gets 12. Wisconsin headed toward a shutout here. With a team that just did not invest much in its defense. Some nice double teams. Key interception at just the right time. Higher fumble this time, 64 on the key from Morency. But he doesn't let go of the ball. 2nd and goal from the 10. .354 left. Nick Goings up the gut. Gets 2. 3rd and goal from the 8. And it's a situation here where just happy with points if you're Wisconsin. Take away the miracle. Don't risk a pick 6. Just give it to Davis. If you're Ramstein, you invite the short pass. It's Neal. Guessed right. Gets 6 of them. 4th and goal from the 2. We'll see Janikowski here. We try to seal the deal. If it's not sealed already. He hits it. There's the 8 roll just when the Fire don't need it. Brady will probably run out the clock with Alexander here. Booker can't find it. As Brady drops below 25%. McCarron's also incomplete. Brady will see better days in this summer sprint tournament. But not today. Can he complete this? No man in zone? Yeah, 15 yards, first down. Inside the 2-minute warning now. Let's see if Wisconsin can hold on to its shutout. Fire going without a huddle. Long pass, 2 men back. Brady loses a yard. They'll mark that as a sack for Anthony Adams, 2nd and 11. Booker, nope. Back to 25% for Brady, 8 of 32. Oof, only 120 yards. You might see that on 2 completions from Brady. Instead, on 32 attempts, he's got another incompletion. 4th and 11. Well, we'll talk to these guys if they want to talk. Long pass McCarron's looking for Brady's card. It goes there, but another snake eyes. And the Fire have to feel snake bit here. Gotta hand it to Fire. No bitching during the game, really. So it's nice. Appreciate that. Short gain. Looks like they'll have a shot to get some points on the board here. Wonder if they'll finish it with a field goal if needed. Brady spikes it. Gilmore gets 11. Last time out from the Fire, 37 seconds. Short to Chambers. Gets 16. Can't get out of bounds. 22 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Can Brady avoid an interception? Flat pass, McCarron's. Just 3. Got out of bounds. 15 seconds left. 3 plays left. Max. Ramstein with no timeouts. Third and 7. Here's a shot at the end zone. Alexander gets it on his card. Touchdown Fire. Breaks up the shutout with 1 second left. Mr. Nugent hits it. Bravo, Mr. Nugent. Bravo. And that'll end it. 23-7 final. We'll give these guys a sec if they want to come on. Yards pretty even after that last drive. Weren't very even before that last drive. Future day for Tom Brady. Key interception. Flipped it 14 points. on the pick 6, going in on the red zone, in the red zone. Give these guys 10 seconds if they wish to join. And we've got one. Butch, your device is not connected. There he is. Hey, Butch.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? How you doing, man?
Doing well. Good win there.
Yeah, I had the dice that game. I have to admit.
Well, that pick 6 was a big one.
That was huge. And I seem to be doubling down on Brady pretty good tonight, so I can't complain.
Yeah, and that's kind of the great equalizer, right? I mean, you come in with average D, you got 4s everywhere back there. But if you can triple double in this league, so if you're double teamed correctly, you can sort of offset that sort of card disadvantage, right?
Yeah. And when you get up by 3 scores in the fourth, it makes it a little easier to call defense, I think.
For sure.
So,
and Brady's such a threat, but he just couldn't connect.
Yeah, he was hitting the holes on Brady's card, which aren't many. So I can't complain about that. And Alexander has enough run power to keep me in the game. Although somebody in the draft recap said Alexander sucked. I'm not going to mention any names, Anthony, but sucked weren't your actual terms. But he gets.
I don't think he sucks. If that's what you're implying, I don't think that
Maybe
at all.
Maybe it was somebody else said I don't have a running game with Foster. So.
Oh well, I mean, it's
he gets me by. The one game I lost. The one game I lost that I just rolled dice all over the Swiss cheese planet. He sucked. But other than that, he's done pretty good. He's getting me 50, 60, 70 yards a game. And that's all I ask him. That's all I need, really.
Sure. Take a look here at the choice that Dennis had. It was Alexander or Tomlinson. So here's the alternative.
Yeah, I mean, Alexander's he's got a bookend card, Yeah. And except for the one roll, Dennis was rolling right in the middle.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He hit the long gain. He hit the long gain on one roll. Doesn't he have a long gain on his card?
He does. He has long gains all over the place. This is Tomlinson. This was the alternative.
Oh, okay. I see. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, where you're going to get more yards in the middle,
Yeah.
But you're not going to get as much of a home run threat. But he doesn't lack home run threat,
Yeah.
He's still got a plus 62. He's still got a 29 over here and a 22 over there. You know what I mean? So
those help. Those aren't too shabby,
Yeah, I mean, but, look, they're both good. I would have gone with Tomlinson in that position. That's what I would have gone with. Me, but it doesn't mean that. Yeah, it doesn't mean that Alexander's not good. He certainly is good. But when you get in that 2nd and 10 situation without a good flat passer, so when you're in a 2nd and 10, Foster works for you, I think, because when you're in a 2nd and 10, you can run Foster and you don't need to get 6 yards. You can get 5 and set up in a 3rd and 5 because you have Bulger. Bulger can throw on the flats.
Yep.
So Brady can't. So, getting 4 or 5 yards on a 2nd and 10 does you're still in the short pass or long pass position with Brady.
Right.
So that's why I would take Tomlinson, just because he's more of a 2nd down threat for you. But
all the running backs I wanted to get went right before I was planning on picking them. So, I was going to go with St. Louis and they went. I was going to go with Miami. They went. So it's basically down to the wire there. And
I liked.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because I commented during the draft that somebody should take Carolina.
Yeah.
I consider them sneaky good, and a lot of it has to do with the long pass of Foster.
Exactly. He can go deep. I mean, and he's usually covered by a linebacker, hopefully a four. you
Yeah.
know. But the other big thing that I have to say, luck wise, against Dennis, the game I just played was, I rolled D1 on I think 3 or 4 sacks because I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a pass rush, but rolling D1, you get a pass rush that way, and that helped a lot. So.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
and his offensive line's not the best. I tell you, and I don't know if I should. Well, it's just you and I, right? Yeah. The scariest thing, offense I've faced so far. I actually won the game, but it's Wilmington with Brown and Williams and that offensive line. I mean, they get 4 yards a chunk just about every play.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can get ahead of them, it makes it a little bit harder for them to catch up.
Now Wilmington is Larry M. Is that McNabb?
Yeah, but he's got that offensive line, and then it's those 2 running backs.
Yep. Yep. He took
And that's
the
pretty
line
good.
the first round, 10th pick overall, Giants. And then McNabb can go deep nicely as well.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. And
I tell you,
average D, but
the worst game I had dice wise and play calling wise was against Gotham, and it's a good team, but I made them look a lot better than they are. I think so, but he's got a really good squad.
and is that John Moreno's squad? Is that Tampa quarterbacks?
That's yeah. I think he has. What does he have? Did he have the first pick?
He took the Buffalo DBs with the 4th pick.
No, that's not. But he's got a heck of a pass rush too, and that hurt me a lot in that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, third best pass rush in the league, which is a nice compensation when you have average D to bring some pass rush. That can upgrade your defense, no doubt.
And I rolled like crap in it, and I got really. That's when I get frustrated. I coach really bad, and I was frustrated in that game. So that doesn't help. So I just try to keep my head level now. It's the game I just played. I didn't know who was going to win. I kind of opened it up with that. You're right. That 93-yard touch, pick six, that helped. And then I was just getting chunks enough to get first downs and move it down the field.
Yeah, I mean, your offense, your choice of Gates makes a lot of sense with Bulger.
Yeah.
Because you take advantage of Bulger's flat pass. I mean, that's a nice, unique bit that Bulger brings to the table, and it's tough to defend.
And I tell you, the game could have been worse. I threw an interception in the end zone, so
yeah,
and that irked me a lot. So, but that was I should have just ran it in. But
well, nice win for you there, 23-7.
Yeah, it was a fun game.
Congrats on that. And
so far, I mean, I've only played 4 games, but Gotham looks tough.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit they look tough. I want to play them again because I think I have a better plan or better scheme in mind. But
did he play Chris Sims the whole way?
I'm sorry?
Did he play Chris Sims the whole way, or did he sub in Greasy?
He did, and you think Chris, his card's not horrid, but he hit, I think 2 or 3 guessed right bombs on me.
Oh,
he rolled that stupid 3, and that just killed me.
Well, if the 3's getting you, then that's the way it's going to be sometimes. Strat is going to punish you for something you did at some point in time.
Yeah, something in a past life or something.
Yeah, Greasy brings a flat pass into short yardage. You can, because he even has a completion guessed right on 10 flat pass. Right. So it's a pretty. I think it's the 3rd best flat pass in the set. That's all he can really do. Is that flat pass?
Yeah, he's pretty weak everywhere else. But
yeah.
And who's this running back? Doesn't he have a pretty good running back?
He's got the Miami backs.
No, Gotham. I'm talking about.
Oh, Gotham. I think so. If Gotham is who I think it is, because I can't always associate the names with the with the guys.
Yeah.
I believe that's John Marino's team. That would be the St. Louis backs. Sorry, St. Louis backs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's Jackson. So yeah, Jackson and Falk. So they're not bad.
Yes.
They drilled me. Those two guys were just running all over me. So, but my team's okay. I mean, maybe borderline playoffs. I'm hoping. Once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, you got the triple double on your side, and in your double team well, that's the great equalizer. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I got that 1-6 corner and then a bunch of fours back there. So
right, exactly.
I got a double, or I'm in trouble. So
and I don't like the double, and I got a double too this year, and I don't like to do it that much. I'm not a big doubler, so it goes against the grain for me. But
I mean, I know you said you could triple double in this league. I just can't bring myself to do that. I think I doubled once in that game. I just don't like leaving that many zones open.
Yeah, I hear you. But we're going to have to do it. And I say we, meaning you and I, teams like us, because, you can't. That's one of the advantages you have is that you can't triple double against your squad as much because of Bulger and his flat pass.
Right.
You're going to end up with one of the highest flat pass percentages on offense in the league. You're going to be top 5, easily top 3. But most everybody else, Butch, has really shitty flat passes. So, you kind of like you're going to take some chances with zones open against some of these guys who have blanks everywhere on the flat pass.
Well, looking at the draft, when we went into the draft and picking, I think I picked 8th or 9th.
Yeah.
I didn't see, without some stroke of luck, nobody was going to get excellent pass.
Correct.
And there just wasn't a lot of great defensive backs. I mean, there were some good ones, but no great ones. So I just decided to load up on offense and try to get a decent offensive line and see what I could do,
Yep.
And it's so far it's a fun team to play. I got to admit. Bulger has thrown some picks for me, unfortunately, and he fumbles too much. Jeez, I didn't know that. But it's all right. It's a fun team.
Yeah, you got to avoid the picks with him. That's his downside. That's what knocks him down a little bit. The 2 through 5 pick flat pass right is going to bite you in the ass. Yep. At some point. Yeah. But
I don't know how. I just. It's a fun team, and I enjoy it. I like offense. I usually like to run the ball a lot, but with this team, I think my best, throwing flat passes is just like a running game to me. So unless the person has loaded up with 6 linebackers, but if they blitz, I'll find the hole. That's what I try to do. I try to find cycles, in defensive calls, and I'm not a genius offensive coach by any means, and I don't write down things or take notes or anything like I probably should, but you can pick up on patterns sometimes.
Yep.
It's fun. Anyway,
how you doing otherwise? How's your health?
How's your health? Good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, man. I am. I got a good run going. I won the BFL.
Yep.
That was fun. And I really feel like I earned that one going through Dennis, Stucci, and then beating Jay all through the play. That was my playoff run, and now I got another run going in that was IFL. Sorry, then the BFL. Unfortunately, I beat Tony, and I think he's quitting now. So we'll see. That's what he said anyway. But I still got a rough road to hoe in that one. I went in that one with a 7-9 record. I don't know how I made the playoffs. Lost my last 2 games, but anyway. Fun stuff.
IFL run. I'm an IFL as well. I'm glad to see you make that run. Really was. I was rooting for you hard.
It was fun, and that last game was just probably one of the best games I've ever been involved in with Jay and I. I think it was 37-35 at the end. It was just a great game.
Kenny Anderson, tough to stop. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, Anthony. All right, thanks a lot, man. I'll talk to you later. Take
Good to see you. See you around. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon on another broadcast. Have a good night.
There you go. Bye-bye.